Let me tell you guys about the best romance plot in fiction. Before I start, there will be spoilers for the Orville, so if you haven't watched that yet, make sure to watch that before you see this video. Let me start off by saying I absolutely hate romance plots in any movies or series. So when I tell you that I thoroughly enjoyed the whole romance plot in this series, that's when you know that this is good. Let me just give you a quick explanation. The plotline comes from the series The Orville, one of Seth MacFarlane's best creations, if not the very best.
500 cigarettes.
I recently just started watching The Orville, and I couldn't believe how invested I was in this middle-aged woman being romantically involved with this artificial being, this robot here. Dr. Finn is the doctor on board the Orville. She's one of, if not the smartest and most logical beings on the crew. She always seems to have a solution for everybody's problems and almost always the voice of reason. But she isn't flawless though. One of her biggest struggles is raising her two sons as a single mom. Isaac, on the other hand, is also basically perfect. He's an advanced artificial being from an alien race, which is basically superior to every other race in every possible way there is. And he has been sent to be a crew member on the Orville, observe and analyze the biological beings on the crew to see if it's worth to join the planetary union. Isaac's only flaw seems to be that he's so freaking smart. He can't read any social clues or any social situations whatsoever. Since he is, artificial. He's basically autistic to some degree, if we should compare it to something. Now let me talk about the episode where the connection first sparked between these two characters. Season 1, episode 8, Into the Fold. So in this episode, Isaac, Dr. Finn and her two sons get stranded on this planet, and Dr. Finn gets separated from Isaac and her two sons. So Isaac is the one that needs to be responsible for the two kids. So while they're separated, Isaac takes care of the kids to the best of his ability.
So there is dice on it?
Indeed. You are not as intellectually stunted as I previously believed.
I especially love the scene where even Isaac, the emotionless robot that doesn't work on anything other than logic and solutions, he even gets fed up with the sibling rivalry between the two sons.
The game is never to be spoken of again.
So he basically tells them to stop arguing like an angry parent, which is great foreshadowing, by the way. It's also kind of funny because this episode here is one of my least favorite of the whole series, so far at least, but it sets up one of the best plot lines, and this is the beginning of the relationship between Isaac and Dr. Finn. I don't know why, but it's so wholesome just watching this emotionless robot doing his best to support the two children.
We have a long journey tomorrow. You require sleep.
Can you tell us a story?
I will do my best.
It's funny, but also wholesome. It's really great. After the rescue mission, the kids started loving Isaac, of course, because he took so good care of them.
He's been asking about you. You think you could drop by sick bay later?
For what reason?
He misses you.
Odd. Very well. I will visit him this evening.
And also after that, Dr. Finn also gets more comfortable with Isaac, because it seems like he cares, even though he can't because he's a robot.
I wanted to thank you for taking such good care of my kids.
It's also good to mention that at the start of the series, Dr. Finn and Isaac hated each other, and after a while Isaac started teaching the youngest son, Ty, some piano lessons. It strengthens the bond between both the children and Dr. Finn with Isaac. Yeah, it's great to see. Like, the rest of season 1 doesn't really focus that much on the relationship between Dr. Finn and Isaac. The next time we see some sort of development in the relationship is in season 2, in the first episode, where Waters needs to pee.
I begin the release.
And since Porters only pees once a year, it's really important to celebrate the occasion. At that celebration, Dr. Finn asks Isaac to be her +1, which is very cute.
Isaac, would you be my date to Bordis's Jaloja?
If you wish.
I wish.
Isaac has also helped quite a lot with just raising the kids and giving Dr. Finn tips and tricks that usually aren't that good, but he is supportive at the best of his ability. So that's also kind of cute. After a while, Dr. Finn starts developing some interesting feelings towards Isaac. And that is the main focus of episode 6 in season 2. So Isaac brings a banana to Dr. Finn because Isaac thought that Dr. Finn might be hungry.
Why are you holding a banana?
It is for you.
This banana stirred up some thoughts in Dr. Finn's head about Isaac's hidden banana down in his pants, if you know what I'm saying. It's so hard to explain, but Isaac seems so innocent in most of his interactions. He has no idea how humans interact. And there's something so wholesome in him finding logic in bringing Dr. Finn the banana. Because of this, Dr. Finn opens up to one of the lieutenants about her feelings towards Isaac.
I think I'm developing feelings for a member of the crew. It's Isaac.
Chardonnay, 2 glasses.
After that, she actually invites Isaac on a date. He, of course, says yes, because he wants to analyze and understand human intimacy and romance. That's like his main objective, is just to learn and see what other beings on the ship does.
A social coupling designed to facilitate mating.
Wow, it just got really hot in here.
I am not detecting a rise in the temperature.
Isaac then asks one of the biggest fuckboys on the ship for advice.
I am seeking advice.
Well, I mean, what I would normally do is...
I prefer to hear from Commander Lamar.
He gets stripped up, he's looking really good, and the date unfortunately goes horribly wrong. Because Isaac took all the fun and excitement out of the date. Isaac found out literally everything about Dr. Finn beforehand, and after that, like, there's nothing to talk about. Isaac knows everything about Dr. Finn, so there's just awkward small talk all the way. There's no room for conversation at all. And after that, Isaac flips the table and then they go home. Also, one last thing, at the end of the date, Dr. Finn couldn't really kiss Isaac because he's a robot, he doesn't have a mouth or anything like that, and that made her a little sad, you know? She couldn't feel any intimacy. Isaac, now really sad. Not really, guys, he's a robot, he can't feel anything. Isaac goes back to the fuckboy, asks for some more advice, and they try to find a solution to the problem, and then they actually find a solution.
I think I might have an idea.
So Isaac makes a program at in the simulation quarters of the ship, and he makes a program where he gets a human body, and he also made sure that he deleted like everything he had in his mind about Dr. Finn, so he could get to know her from the start without having every bit of information inside him. The date goes really good. He asks questions, is interested in Dr. Finn, and everything goes well, and she could even kiss him. After that, they fuck a little bit, and now they're finally happy. They're together. Everything is great. Except Isaac doesn't care anymore. He's done. His project is finished. He's gotten the information that he needs.
I think I'm in love with him.
The coital pairing marks the completion of my data acquisition. What is the proper method of terminating a coupling?
He just hit it and quit it. Haven't we all been there? I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. So now Isaac needs a way out of the relationship. He doesn't care. He goes back to the fuckboy once again and gets some more advice. The next time Dr. Finn comes home, Isaac sits down in the couch with a beer in his hand and asks her to make him a sandwich.
I am awaiting my dinner. This has caused me to become displeased.
And I don't see anything wrong with that. And then so they break up, and now everybody on the Orville is mad at Isaac because now he is the fuckboy.
Way to go, jerk.
Isaac doesn't care though, because he's a Sigma. But for some reason, Isaac suddenly made a mistake while he was working. That shouldn't happen. He's a robot, he doesn't make mistakes. So apparently his programming has been so intertwined with having Dr. Finn like close by and having her as a companion that now that they don't talk anymore, it starts messing up his programming. It's basically the robot way of being heartbroken.
The time I have spent with Dr. Finn since my arrival on board the Orville has affected a number of unrelated subprograms.
And what does he do? He puts on a little show for Dr. Finn where he sings her favorite song, makes it rain, because that's one of the things she missed most from Earth. And even though Dr. Finn is mad as hell, she understands the reasoning for why he did what he did. He's a robot, but now he wants to get back together because Isaac found out he's better with her than without her.
You're saying you're better with me than without me?
Affirmative, Doctor.
And then they get back together, and now they're basically an official family. Kids got their new stepdad, and Dr. Finn got a husband. Everything is fine. Until the uprising of the Cybermen. In episode 8, season 2, Isaac gets deactivated, and the crew gets to his home planet to get him reactivated because everybody misses Isaac. Like, come on, he's a part of the family. And once he's reactivated, it gets revealed that Isaac's plan all along never was to analyze biological human beings to evaluate if they should join the planetary union. It was nothing like that. No, apparently everyone on his home planet wants to destroy every biological beings in the whole galaxy.
I cannot permit you to leave.
So that was a little shock for everybody. So Isaac tells Dr. Finn, "Fuck you, bitch," and they take the Orville hostage and travel to the planet Earth. While the crew is hostage, the captain of the Orville tries to save the day. And the Kaylons, I haven't mentioned it earlier, but like the alien race that Isaac is, they're called Kaylons. And so the Kaylons tell the captain like, "Oh, we're going to kill this dude." Isaac steps in like, whoa, that's not necessary. We should need to kill him. That's not beneficial at all.
Primary. Perhaps this course of action is unnecessary.
And the Kaylons are like, "Fuck you, Isaac," and they just kill this guy in front of the captain. Not so cool, man. It almost seems like Isaac learned something from being on the crew for so long. But anyways, action happens. Whoa, this is cinema right here. Wow, look at this dude. Look at what he's doing. This is a great dude. Everybody loves him. Wow, what a man. And afterwards, Ty, the smallest one, he gets caught, trying to do a sneaky mission. The Kaylons tells Isaac, "Yo, hey bro, you gotta kill this kid to prove that you support us and not them." Isaac is like, "Bro, I support you guys, come on, I can't feel emotions, I'm a robot."
You will now terminate the human. If you do not comply, you will be deactivated.
After that, when you think that Isaac is going to kill the little kid, he kills the Kaylons in the room. He hacks the mainframe and shit like that and deactivates all the Kaylons on the ship. So everybody on the Orville is safe. Like, one thing they don't tell you is exactly why Isaac decided to save Ty instead of standing with like the Kaylons. Like, since Isaac openly says that he can't empathize at all.
Are you experiencing sympathy?
That is not possible for a Kaylon.
My theory is just like that Isaac finds more logic being with his crew, his kids and his wife or like girlfriend or whatever than destroying everything. He finds logic in that, and that's so cute. Of course, the relationship between Isaac and Dr. Finn suffers a bit because, you know, he tried to kill everybody, but they learn to forgive each other. Isaac chose his family he built together with Dr. Finn rather than his whole alien race, which is kind of sweet. It's such a unique romance plot. So I haven't watched season 3 yet. They might develop the relationship further, and if so, I will make a second video about that. But here is just my conclusion about the whole relationship. Such a unique romance plot, but at the same time, it's so real in so many ways. Even though there's this robot and this woman, even I can relate to their relationship in a way. You see the struggle both Isaac and Dr. Finn have trying to get things to work. They clearly love each other, of course in different ways, but that's the same in real life, you know? They're so different, but they match each other so good. And they both do whatever they can to make it work. There are multiple good romance plots in this whole series, but this one here touched my heart in a special kind of way, actually. This innocent robot. Okay, I say innocent. He tried to kill everybody in the galaxy, but let's forget that for a second. But like this guy that has no social cues or awareness needs to learn how to date. And he tries and he fails. And he doesn't understand how dating works. That's something everybody goes through, I feel like, in life when they first start dating. He does what he can and he figures it out after a while. And even when Isaac finds out that he thinks he's gotten everything he needs, he wants to end the relationship, he backpedals because he realizes this other person makes him a better person. He apparently needs love or like a good companion to work as efficiently as possible. He's this unfeeling robot, and even he found love with the one person that completes him the most. Imagine that. And yet here you are, single, watching this video about another guy talking about a robot that has more risk than you. Think about that when you cry yourself to sleep at night. Thanks for watching.